What I'd love to speak about is about my son. His name is Robert and he's 21 years old. And here I was coming out of the hospital with this little bundle of joy in my arms. Ha! Wait! You'll see when he's a teenager, says someone, of course with great intention, but being rather dismissive. Ha! It will be your responsibility for the next 18 years, says someone else. I was too happy to even acknowledge what was being told to me. And basically the message was, yeah, children are a burden. For me, it has never been a burden. It has been a blessing every single moment of his life. I felt blessed to be able to have this child, and I am blessed to be his mother. So I want to share with you some of the philosophy that is behind my upbringing of my son. First, I never thought that a child should be raised to do what we missed or what we liked, but a child should be honored for what he wants to do or what she wants to do. And this is the first point. When I was growing up, the idea was that a child is like a defective little adult that needs to be fixed, needs to be educated, needs to be told what to do so that they grow up in a good citizen. I took an approach that is very different. I just saw my son as perfect. Someone I just need to chip away like a sculpture as little as possible, preserving his natural instinct, preserving his natural generosity, preserving his natural curiosity, preserving the gifts that he received. So the philosophy was very much about allowing him to do what he wanted within a certain boundary, but the boundary would be very, very strict if he were to trespass them or attempt to trespass them. Another important thing was allowing him to teach him a language of feelings from a very early age, so that just instead of baby talks, he could articulate what he wanted to say and how he was feeling since very early in time. And I remember being with a friend, and she would approach Robert and say, "So, Robert, what's going on? Um, how are you?" And he would go, "Actually, I'm rather frustrated right now." And of course, it felt a bit strange, a bit out of place for a 5 years old. But that thing that looked weird back then, it has proved to be a gift over the years. Because now I not only have a very aware child, I also have a son who is a very compassionate human being, generous, and a great coach. And finally, most importantly, grow with your child. Find ways to grow, to do things together, and to be a parent, not just a friend, but also be a colleague, be someone who can side with them, and be someone who can take criticism from them. The people who know us find that sometimes Robert can be pretty stern, but in my heart I know that he would stand for me to the end of earth and back. And for this reason, I think we have a fabulous relationship.